Okay, let's say we have a number line. Mm, 0, 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3, up to so on. On the right side, we have numbers up to positive infinity. On the left side, we have something negative infinity. For example, we're going to choose a specific portion on the number line. And keep in mind, number line means all the real numbers. What does it mean by real numbers? Like before high school, we learn about natural number, integers, whole numbers, rational numbers, and then real numbers. Real numbers consist of like every kind of number, whether they're natural, whole number, integers, positive, negative, fractions, radicals, everything. When we draw a number line, we can see integers like 1, 2, 3, positive, -1, -2, -3, up to so on, negative integers. But what about rational and irrational numbers? What do you think about that? Where are rational and we are calling it real line?
Mhm.
But where, because real numbers consist of rational means like the fractions 1/2, 3/4, 2/5, 7 over, like that. They're rational. Irrational numbers means √2, √3, √7, √11, something like that. Right? When we talk about real line, we must have something like rational numbers, irrational numbers, integers, everything. We must have everything within the real line.
Okay.
So your rational and irrational numbers exist between integers. Like from 0 to 1, you have something like 0 0.1, 0 0.2, 0 or 0.000, something like that. 0 0.5. After 1, you have like 1.001, then 1.1. You can say that there are infinite real numbers between 0, 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 3. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Perfect. Now, for example, we're going to choose a specific portion of the number line. We need specific numbers. Let's say from -1 to 1, we need this specific portion. -1 to 1. How can we represent this specific portion? We would use inequality, because from -1 to 1, even from 0 to 1, there are infinite real numbers. Infinite real numbers. So we use inequalities and we use interval notations. Okay, let's talk about inequality. Inequality, we would say x. X means numbers less than or equal to 1, greater than or equal to -1. X means all the numbers which are less than 1 and greater than -1. Means numbers that exist between -1, 1 and 1, but -1 and 1 are included because we have, like, there's a difference between this inequality and this. X is less than or greater than -1 means -1 and 1 are not included, but the numbers between them. And for this one, x is less than or equal to 1 and greater than or equal to -1 mean all the numbers between -1 and 1 included -1 and 1. For example, I want to show the numbers from 0, like, let's say, write the inequality that represents all the positive integers. That's a question. So how would you write the inequality? Write the inequality that represents all the positive integers, like all the positive real numbers. Like,
Integers.
yeah,
All the
positive.
positive,
Yeah. So how would you write the inequality?
all the positive integers, I would say, okay, I would say x equal, no, x is greater than or equal to 0.
Okay, that's good try, but is 0 a positive number?
It's not negative, so greater than or equals to. Okay, so I could just say x.
Exactly. Perfect.
Yes,
We say
because I
0 is
could be.
non-negative. Yeah, 0 is called non-negative. So you would say x is greater than 0. Okay, perfect. Now, let's say we have to represent. Okay, you got the idea. What does it mean by x is less than -3?
It means all the real numbers that are less than -3.
Yeah, there are less than -3. Perfect. Now for the inequalities, we can represent the inequalities as interval notation. There are two types of interval, open and close. Open interval, close interval. Let's say this inequality, -1 to 1, we can write -1 to 1, -1, comma 1, and then square bracket. This is close interval. When we would use square brackets, that is called close interval. This is not the point like we use in coordinate system to draw the graph. This is not like that. This is -1 to 1 means all the numbers from -1 to 1, including extreme numbers like -1 and 1.
Okay.
And for this one, when you have to exclude the numbers, you would say -1, comma 1. Open interval means small brackets. What the heck? My pen is not working. -1 to 1, open interval, like this. This is called open interval. And some intervals are called semi-open, semi-closed. For example, the portion on number line, -2 to 3. -2 to 3. I want to represent this portion, but -2 is not included, but 3 is. So how would you write the inequality?
-2 is not included, but 3
Yes, but
is.
3 is included. Yeah. So how can you write the inequality?
I'll write it like -2 is not included. Right?
Mm,
And then 3 is included. Oh, sorry.
yeah, it's all about practice. When you would practice on pad,
Okay.
I
Negative.
yeah.
Huh? Sorry.
Yes, perfect. But how would you write the inequality?
Oh, how would I write the inequality? Sorry. I thought interval notation. How would I write the inequality? -2 is not included. Oh my God. -2 is not included. And then 3 is. I think that's it.
X is less than or equal to 3 and greater than or equal to 2. Okay, perfect. Okay, now sometime we need to solve the inequalities using different operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. For example, just like the equation, simple equation. For example, when we have 3/2x plus 5 equals 7. How can we figure out the value of x? You know the operations. If there's +5, you would subtract 5 on both sides, and then you would multiply 2, you would divide 3 to isolate x. Our goal is to isolate x. In the same way, we can solve the inequalities. For example, the inequality is 2x minus 3 is less than or equal to 4. You have to get the solution of this inequality. So how would you get that? Try that.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Okay, now let's say we have something like this. So what does it mean by 7/2? And how?
Oh,
So you got
sorry.
x is less than or equal to 7/2. So you got
Mhm.
x is less than. How would you represent this solution on a number line? Like, what does it mean by this solution?
It means that x is less than or equal to 7/2. And then so it's gonna be all the real numbers that are equal to or less than 7/2.
Where is 7/2 on number line?
Okay, so to simplify it a bit more, just say 2 + 6, 3, and 2, 3, 6. Say, it's here. Yeah, somewhere in that location. So all the stuff this side, including this, would be the
Perfect.
answer, would be
Perfect.
X.
Okay, perfect. Yes, perfect. Okay, let's say we have something like -3/2x plus 1 is greater than or equal to -4. Try this.
-3.
So is it greater than 1/2? Or what is that? 7?
Oh, 7 and 1, 7.5, sorry.
Seven
Seven
and
and
a
a half.
half. Is it less than or equal to or greater than or equal to?
Less than or equal to. Okay, the final
The
answer is
question
this.
was, yeah, the question, okay. Why did you flip the inequality?
Because I wanted to take that minus that other side.
So you would flip the inequality.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yes. Okay, everything is clear.
I just want to make sure when I flip that inequality, I still keep the minus, the 3 as minus, right? -3/2. Or do I have to make it positive?
So there are two ways, like you took negative, whenever you would took negative number on the right side, or you would multiply with the negative number, or you would change the signs of the inequality.
Okay, okay,
You
okay.
have
I
to flip the
understand.
inequality.
So I would actually make it like this to make it easier. I would say x 3 all over 2, and then flip it like that.
No, that's the solution that you got. X is less than or equal to 7 1/2. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like you want to write. Okay. You're talking about different
Yes,
stuff. So 3 over
yes,
2
yes,
x
yes.
is less than. Yes, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so because I want to flip the inequality to make it
Yes.
positive, so I'd make my
Yeah.
x like that. Okay.
Yeah. Then you would do 10 over. By the way, oh, how did you get that? Oh, you did it wrong. Look at that. When you would take 3 over 2 on the right side, you would have to write it 2 over 3. Or you can write like this: 3 over 2x is less than or equal to 5. Then you have to multiply 2 on both sides. Now you have 3x is less than or equal to 10, and then x is less than or equal to 10 over 3. That is your solution.
Oh, yes, because they have a division of. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I see.